Salut, my sacred Leo souls. Welcome back to the channel. It is Sirian Mermaid, and I'm super excited, Leo, to get into your reading. I'm just going to turn this over. Okay, you know the drill. I think I forgot to do this for Cancer's read. Anyway, so yes, Leo, we're going to be tapping into what you need to know at this time. I sometimes get messages before I turn on the camera. Your energy, I'm not really sure where it's going, but I will say that I have your energy on the bottom of the deck. So we're starting off with your energy, but because you're on the bottom of the deck, you know, when it's face down, it's like that, and I flip it over, I'm getting something about you needing to protect yourself and guard your energy, almost cloaking your energy in a way at this time, and kind of just let's look at this. Strength can mean a few things. We have judgment as well. Making a judgment call. So Leo, for some of you, you may have to make some sort of a judgment call on something or someone. I think you may be going through a tougher situation, facing some sort of opposition, or trying to push with something and show your strength. But I think at this time, you know, you could be upset, honestly, with someone or have a lot of aggression in a situation, trying to fight back against certain challenges in your life. But I think, honestly, your guides want you to surrender something and forgive a situation. Maybe not so much so like for the sake of the person or whatever the situation, but to forgive or to be forgiven, to seek forgiveness or to be the one who forgives. Overall, what I'm getting right now is to forgive something, because you could be going in really hard, really strong, really trying to show your strength, trying to show that you're brave, that I got this, I can take this on. But I think something has to give at this point. Something has got to give, Leo. I don't know if this is... Let's see if this is worth the fight. But I heard choose your battles wisely. I don't know if this is worth all the energy and time you're investing into something. And maybe you're just being a little stubborn about it. Not to gaslight or invalidate you at all, Leo. I'm just saying maybe you're being kind of... There's something about people can't really tell you any different because you're really passionate about something. Right? You may even feel a calling towards something, or that you must do something. I think it's hard for you maybe to accept the idea or the reality of a disappointment in a situation. Maybe you don't want to hear no, or you don't want to perceive something as a rejection or as a reason to stop moving forward, as you don't want something to be the end. But I think what it is, Leo, is it is the end. And I think once you reconcile that in your heart and reposition you'll be repositioning yourself for success. You may have expected things to go a certain way, but I'm telling you, with the Six of Wands in the world, there is something better for you. And I think it will take your strength so that your ego isn't bruised by this in a way that defeats you as a person, right? It just may be like, oh, that kind of sucks, but, you know, I got to keep moving forward. But I think it's something so tied to your heart that it's hard to accept. Yes, this could be a choice you were having trouble making, or you didn't want to have to make a choice, or you wanted it to, the scales to align a certain way that it wasn't. This could even be in a relationship, a love connection for some of you. You could be seeing 666. What about this lovers? Clarify this lover's spirit. 2121. 21 Savage. I don't know if any of y'all, if that stands out to anyone, or someone who looks like that, or a rapper, or I don't know what's going on. Something about a black man or someone with braids, some sort of like natural hairstyle, or like locks, or an afro. Someone's hair, their crown, something is very Something about someone's crown chakra, like the top of their head, stands out. This could be you. Something about your hair is very significant. Or taking pride in your hair, doing some hair care would be really good for you at this time. You may not want to start over from someone or something. I don't think you're really ready to give up on it yet, but it's something you really desire, right? You could be very attracted to someone. They could be very attracted to you. You could be looking online, getting advice. You could even be coming to this reading to get some insight on this person or this situation, something you love, something you really... This could even be a newer connection or... Well, tell me, Spirit, clarify... Oh, okay. Something fell. Can my foot get it, please? Come on. Okay, it got it. The Three of Wands. You could be in a long distance situation. You may not have heard from this person in a minute. They could also be, y'all could be from different cultures, different lands, different places. You could have met somewhere that's not your hometown or area that you normally are in. You could have been trying, this is like a new type of person. Maybe you haven't dated this kind of person before, talked to this, tried this thing before. Something new you may have wanted to work out, but I have a lot of good cards. It's not that it's bad. It just, it's not that it's bad. Oh my goodness. Actually, you are starting a new route. You could be starting a new relationship. I have the Two of Cups, the Ace of Wands. It's very attractive. This person is very attractive. Also, maybe you're having trouble deciding between a couple of people. That is coming up here. Or if you want to be in a commitment. Oh my, don't let me find out this is that kind of is somebody in love with, oh Lord. I don't want to say this is a third party situation. Spirit, can you clarify? Because I don't really know what this is. Clarify this situation. Can you give me a little more context so I know where to go with this? Because there's a couple different threads coming out here. Okay. What? Maybe there's somebody who you don't feel gives enough attention or time to you. You want it to work, but something's not working. Someone could have some mental health challenges as well. Somebody could have gotten with someone else or... Oh my goodness. Spirit, what is this? Okay, let me just sum it up this way. For some of you, you're ending a relationship to start a new one, or you ending a relationship, you're going to wind up in a new relationship very soon, or it's not gonna take you long. Some of you are ending a relationship to focus on your passions, or it would allow you to pour more into your passions and to fall in love with something within yourself that you may not have tapped into to that degree before. You're tapping into your personal power and finding that strength within yourself to be all that you need and then some. And then that's going to draw in a powerful partner that aligns and matches you vibrationally. However, there is a connection you are going to be starting. Some of you could have had a breakup for sure. Or you're really having a hard time trying to find out how to tell somebody it has to end. Or accepting that ending. That's ultimately the overall arching theme of the reading, Leo, is that you could be having a hard time coping with loss, rejection, or disappointment. But what is the advice, Spirit, if you can? The Knight of Wands. Some of you could be dealing with a player, or it's something that it wasn't really meant to last. It was just meant to challenge you or trigger you into something new, something different, to get you out of like a stuck vibration, 8 of Swords, out of some sort of mentality. It really caused you to break out of that and to challenge yourself, to challenge your own fears. With death facing here, it's like running straight towards things, like facing the things that you feared the most, that you thought would cause you suffering or endings or a transformation you may not have been ready for yet or didn't feel you asked for, but the one that you really absolutely deep down know that you need. Something like that is coming up that's going to be moving things along for you in a very positive way, though. This is actually a very positive reading. I know it doesn't necessarily sound like that right now, but the sooner you can surrender and into this timeline, the more excited and enthusiastic you will be, the more inspiration and motivation and creativity you're going to have when it comes to this energy. Some of you are just resting a lot or wanting to take some time to collect yourself, recover from some sort of, feeling of sickness or just not feeling well. Your mind needs to rest. You're going through a lot, and I understand. What else, Spirit, for Leo? Yeah, y'all are definitely taking some time to rest, but I think with this strong Pisces energy, Hangman, 10 of Cups, very beautiful vibes, I think that there's a lot of happiness coming in for you. Some things you have to trust. And I know it's hard to trust the process, Leo, but some things, if you know you've already received a message or some sort of download or nudge from your guides, from the Most High, and from, your angels, you've been seeing different numbers and things like that, I'm telling you, it's going to be good. It's going to be good for you, right? You may be a little nervous or trying to just show that, hey, I'm strong, but trust me, nothing you do is in vain or going to be in vain. It's only going to work out for you. That's just the way it's already set up in your favor. And a lot of this I see. What's this, Spirit? Oh my goodness. You're going to be so happy. Some of you Leos are better off alone right now. I'm going to be honest. And some of you, I don't think you realize, even if a relationship's okay or it's going fine, it's nothing horrible, super toxic, I think when you're going to know when it's time to make that judgment call, to even maybe move to a place that's, farther away from family, again, with that long distance type of thing, or moving somewhere for a really big opportunity, or to go, to a school or travel to an opportunity that really is something your heart, like this is your soul's urge, your heart's desire to do this thing, to go to this place. And it may include having to conclude a certain situation. But I'm saying the goal here for you is not for you to self-sacrifice. If somebody doesn't like what you're saying, doesn't agree with what you're going to do, that feels so good for you, that feels like your life's path, you've been wanting this opportunity for years, and you have to make a decision between two things. It could be a lover and and something you love as a passion, but the thing is, you've got to trust the process, because you're going to love your life when you make this self-honoring decision and trust the process. You're going to love your life and everything that it draws to it just by you standing in your power. You're going to become so much more of a powerful magnet for the highest form of your desires. Not mediocre or it's okay, it's kind of good, but it is what it is. And no, there's no it is what it is. There's no okay. Your life is being rearranged to where you're not constantly met with disappointment and mediocrity. You're met with abundance, more light, more life, more happiness, more fulfillment, more manifestation of your desires. Goodness gracious, that's powerful. Oh, let's talk about your career. Let's pull just one card here for career, Spirit, for Leo. Wow. charm. Literally, you mesmerize people with your elegance, your charm and elegance. You have a style that captivates your audience. Use your confidence to your advantage. Yeah, you're very attractive. You may even find it hard to let go of someone you find attractive. You're like, oh, but they look so good and I love them. But it's like, you have to realize you're the star. You're the charming one. You're beautiful. Not to say they're not, but this is an opportunity for you to rise into your stardom, into your power. And if it requires you releasing something or letting something stay where it is while you go where you have to go, then let that be the case, okay? Don't live in other people's shadow because you're afraid to stand in your light. Ooh, for the Leos that felt that in your soul, I want y'all to drop that down below as an affirmation that you're going to stand in your light and not live in other people's shadows. Like, wow. Objective. It says, writing down your goals will will help you in achieving them. Keep yourself on track to reaching your dreams one step at a time. So this is just about you also holding yourself accountable and not settling. Like, don't settle, Leo. Like, that's coming out strong. Okay, serenity, ease, tranquility, peace, drift, and silence. Silence. And then we have flow, breathe, effortless, breath, glide, easy, calm. Again, with the ease. You're going somewhere where life is going to just feel so good. It's almost like you're going to be living on easy mode. You may be used to enduring with someone. You think you're being strong for love, but it's like it's not honoring your self-love. Now, is it, Leo? I'm just saying, don't feel the messenger. Mystery. Move in silence as well. My throat chakra. Move in silence. Silence, captivating secrets. High priestess. I was just thinking about that card. Mystic and hidden. Yeah, keep this whatever this breakthrough is that you need to make a decision, just kind of keep it to yourself right now, to be honest, because whoever this person is, they may love you, but they're not aligned with what this is for you. They may not even believe this is possible for them. So it's hard for them to support you in something that they're not aligned with. You know what I'm saying? So don't give your information to anyone who literally, they're going to talk you out of it. They're going to try to get you in your head. Like, maybe not on purpose, but don't let people's fear rub off on you. And the best way you can do that while you're trying to cultivate something new is to just keep it to yourself right now while it grows. Then maybe later you could speak on it as necessary. Now, breakthrough. Okay, we have breakthrough. Milestone, epiphany, climax, advancement, and quantum leap. Wow. Wow. Yeah, you're having a breakthrough with that judgment card too. Ooh, huge awakening, huge wake up call. Is what it's giving. Embrace a spiritual love. Yeah, this is about self-love, to be honest. For many of you, we have third eye chakra. Gotta follow that strong intuition you've got, Leo. Explore your senses. Beautiful. Explore your senses. Yeah. Go where that's leading you. Pamper yourself. Yeah, you really deserve to honor yourself. I was about to say desire. Focus on success and abundance. See? Go where the success and abundance is calling you, not where the lack is. So whoever that looks like, you know what to do, Leo. Stay wild and free. See what I'm saying? Some of y'all, I'm telling you, some of you could be in a relationship that's holding you back. I'll just be honest. Sacral chakra. You can have so much more. So don't settle ever, Leo. Ever in life. Even in your friendships, your family, all of that. Don't settle. Hold your head high. Because you are powerful. You're beautiful. Many of you are artistic as well. Gifted in different areas. And I just need you to know that and see that. All right? Okay. Now we're going to pull our final card from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Ooh, taking risks. That came out almost immediately. Leo, I can't make this up. Something says, take a look at what's underneath. It's hard to. Why can't I take it? Community. Some of you could be afraid to share or to open up more. Or you could have been facing challenges in the community or something like that. Flexibility. but being open to a different sense of life. Or wow, it's a lot of that going on. But again, moving in silence, but realigning with a higher community. It's kind of giving like Princess Diaries or the movie Sabrina, if any of you have seen it. It's like you're really going to become electric, beautiful, like your whole personal style, your brand, your aesthetic, like it's all elevating. You're going to be a whole new you. And I think people are not going to expect that, or they're maybe more just as afraid as you are of your power, of yourself, of your light. So wow, Leo, we're going to read from the guidebook and wrap up this reading. Okay, spirits, we have taking risks. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Oh, I heard this song. 'Cause I'm still in love. No, that's so off key. It's all good. All right. But yeah, still in love. Someone could still be in love with you too from the past, but that's so random. Someone's still in love with you? Very interesting. Okay, but just know, don't be held back. Don't let anyone hold you back. That's all I'm trying to say, Leo. You can feel a tug, a pull, even have a spiritual connection. I'm not downplaying that, but what I am saying is play to your strengths and honor your path. Now, high plateau. A high plateau is a large flat area of land that is significantly higher than the landscape around it. The sides, at least one or two, are sheer and steep. These formations are typically caused by the upwelling of volcanic magma, tectonic movement, or even erosion. Some indigenous groups call these tablelands Tepui, which means house of the gods. When you stand at the edge of one of the sheer walls, you can feel that you are in the place of the gods. The sacred landscape wants you to know, when you draw this card, it is time to step beyond your normal everyday life. Right? Playing it safely, huh? Take some risks. Face your fears. Remember? The Knight of Wands charging forward at the pale horse. At the Grim Reaper on the pale horse. Yeah. Face your fears. Do things in a new and even unorthodox way. Listen more to your inner voice than to the voices and opinions of others. Rather than running from potential failure, embrace it. History has shown that those willing to face failure will often succeed in a massive way later. 22:22 on the recording timer. This is so powerful. And I feel like you're already aligned to this, Leo. I think it's really just getting more comfortable, settled into the newness of it all, right? This is the next chapter, and I'm very, very excited for y'all. So thank you so much. Definitely please like, subscribe to join our Sacred Soul Tribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for the All Signs Lives and more to come, Soul Tribe. Love y'all so much, and I will see you in the next one. Salut!